Good, happy Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. We begin with breaking news. Justice Department Special Counsel's report doesn't clear president or find crime. The Justice Department said Sunday that Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation did not find evidence that President Trump's campaign conspirated or coordinated with Russia to influence the 2016 presidential election. Mueller also investigated whether Trump obstructed justice but did not come to define answer, Attorney General William Barr said in a letter to Congress summarizing Mueller's report. $1 million Powerball tickets sold in Nashua. Nobody hit the jackpot in Saturday night's Powerball drawing, but someone who bought a ticket in New Hampshire is $1 million richer. The Cumberland Farms at 308 Daniel Webster Highway in Nashua sold a $1 million ticket. The ticket matched the first 5 numbers. Hannaford on Coliseum Avenue in Nashua sold a $50,000 ticket. The ticket worth $1 million were also sold in 6 other states. No ticket matched all 6 numbers Saturday, so the jackpot for Wednesday's drawing has ballooned to $750 million. That's the 4th largest jackpot in U.S. history. The odds of winning are roughly 1 in 292.2 million. No one has won the Powerball jackpot since the day after Christmas. 24 drawings since then have failed to produce a winner. Exeter woman injured in rollover crash. An Exeter woman was injured in a rollover crash on Route 101 Saturday night, New Hampshire State Police said Sunday. The Exeter woman, 48, was westbound in a 2017 Subaru Impreza around 10:20 p.m. Saturday when she suffered an unknown medical issue and lost control of the car, which traveled across the center median into the eastbound lanes, then crossed back over into the westbound lanes, struck a guardrail, and continued down an embankment, New Hampshire State Police said in a news release Sunday. She sustained minor injuries and was taken to Exeter Hospital for evaluation, State Police said. The westbound on-ramp at Exit 13 was closed for about an hour while the car was removed from the wood line about 100 feet from the roadway, State Police said. Avocado recalled over possible bacteria sold in bulk in New Hampshire. Henry Avocado, a grower and distributor based near San Diego, said Saturday that the recall covers the conventional and organic avocados grown and packed in California. The company says they were sold in bulk across California, Arizona, Florida, Wisconsin, North Carolina, and New Hampshire. There have been no reports of any illnesses associated with the avocados. The company says it issued the voluntary recall after a routine inspection of its packing plant revealed samples that tested positive for bacteria. The company says avocados imported from Mexico and distributed by Henry are not being recalled and are safe. The bacteria can cause fever and diarrhea and more dangerous complications in pregnant women. Suspect evaluated after 3 hit-and-runs on I-93 in New Hampshire. A suspect is under evaluation at the New Hampshire Medical Center after 3 hit-and-runs were reported on Interstate 95 Saturday afternoon. According to New Hampshire State Police, they received 2 calls around 4:15 p.m. Saturday for a motor vehicle rollover on I-93 North near Exit 5 and a hit-and-run on the Exit 5 ramp. As troopers responded to the scene, they received additional calls that a man was walking from the crash scene and waving his hands aggressively as motorists stuck in traffic, police said. The suspect, later identified by authorities as Raymond Foucher III, 32, of Plainville, Massachusetts, was walking down the middle of the highway when troopers arrived. According to police, Foucher refused to comply with verbal commands and quickly became combative. Several motorists got out of their vehicle to help responding trooper. Officials from Londonderry arrived on scene and placed Foucher in handcuffs. Foucher was transported to Parkland Medical Center for evaluation, a police said. Upon investigation, police determined that Foucher entered I-93 northbound on the Exit 5 ramp when he sideswiped a vehicle driven by a 48-year-old person from Bedford, New Hampshire. He fled the scene and continued north, weaving through traffic. He then struck a vehicle of a 71-year-old person from Deerfield. Foucher lost control of his car and sideswiped another vehicle, which was driven by a 48-year-old person of Epping. Foucher's vehicle started to route and struck an additional vehicle operated by a 48-year-old person from Goffstown. Foucher's vehicle then rolled and came to rest on its roof in the right lane, police said. The highway was shut down for 60 minutes as authorities responded to the scene. All the victims were evaluated. One person was transported to Elliott Hospital for further evaluation and treatment for possible head injuries, police said. Investigators seek witnesses to fatal car crash in Newington, New Hampshire. Investigators are seeking any witnesses to a fatal car crash in Newington, New Hampshire. The Newington Police Department says the car crashed into a tree early Friday. Police say the driver was discovered in the car and was pronounced dead at the scene. The victim is identified as 36-year-old Rata Hackins. The crash remains under investigation, and police are unsure why the vehicle left the road. Police want to interview anyone who saw the crash. Deerfield's warden and deputy wardens gathered today to get ready for the brush fire season. As the snow finally melts away, folks should be extra careful with fire outside until green up occurs. Ground fuels will be very fleshy, and it is easy to get a wildfire going with something simple as a spark from a piece of lawn care or logging equipment. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, give us a call. And stay tuned as we will be opening up the online permit patrol soon. This will allow you to get a permit on a Class 1 or 2 day anytime for a small fee. The fees does not go to us, and you can still get them free by contacting the on-duty warden. And take a look at the photos from today. As you can see, they are getting ready for the brush fire season. Viking cruise ship docks safely in Norway after major rescue efforts. Let's take a look at the video from ABC News. Okay, and there you go on that video from ABC News. After an engine failure and 2 major evacuation efforts, the Viking Sky cruise ship safely docked in the port of Molde, Norway on Sunday, bringing a high sea nightmare to an end. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Bye.